Hey YouTube, coming at you with what's going to be my second last Color Cup team. I have one more this afternoon, and it is the team that got me almost veteran, just short, like 2480 something. Shadow Ninetales, double water with Kingdra as a safe swap. Kingdra is insane in this meta. Right, there's only a couple steals, and there's like one or two fairies, but I haven't really seen Dedenne much, or a Zoom roll for that matter. Kingdra basically almost takes anything in the 2 shield. I guess there's Ferrothorn too as a steal that actually causes problems. But Kingdra's the safe swap is so good. The Dragon Breath damage does so much in neutral situations. If you can land an Aquazuka, and lower their attack, you basically easily farm down or in most situations. And that is good for flipping switch in a lot of these situations. So if you lose the lead to like a Swampert or something hard, Toxapex is the main one that I'm seeing a lot. Switch to Kingdra, fight for switch if you want to in most situations, and then you come in, you get alignment in the back with Swampert. So let's take a look at that. Marowak on lead here. Basically, if I don't win lead hard, I'm switching. And they eventually come in with Pelipper, but by that point, damage is done. I could just go straight for Outrage here. The thing is, like, if you have a chance to lower their attack, plus, like, I will shield up a Hurricane because a Hurricane still would hurt from this range, but like they need to land a Hurricane, or if not, like just full farm down. And now I got my Swampert on their a Marowak, so we'll probably see what's in the back. No, I guess they're gonna go for Shadow Bone, but again, I'm already at the move. This does super effective, and I'm a Shadow, so it actually does hurt a lot. It's Octazuka. I knew it. Not Aquazuka. Octazuka. That sounded weird when I was saying it. Octazuka. That makes way more sense. The shield, throw, and now it is a lantern in the back. I'm just going to throw here and lower their attack. I don't need to lower their attack because I'm using a non-Shadow Swampert, so it doesn't, don't even get the lower the attack there anyways. 2 Surfs from a lantern will not take me out from this range because it will in a shadow. It will not from the non-shadow. It'll be close, but it won't. So I can just go straight Earthquake. I'm not going to mess around with this. Takes it out, and this game is over. So Toxapex, there's your bad lead here. So you're going to come in Kingdra. They eventually come in Abomasnow. Abomasnow is probably one of the hardest answers to this because you're Dragon, so you still take neutral from these Weather Balls. These Weather Balls spam like crazy. Just, again, going for lowering the attack, because if you do, you can live a Weather Ball. If not, you can't. And so they lower their attack. I can live anything now, so I don't really need to shield. It's a 50% chance, I think. So that Weather Ball does nothing once their attack is lowered. And now I got alignment. Again, Swampert will align with Toxapex in the back now. If this comes in, they're probably going to go farm down. These outrages hurt a lot if they do not shield these. Like, this will take it down to the deep yellow if they do not shield this. And even more so, it takes it to the red. Now I have Swampert, can just come in, farm down, and there is your Trevenant in the back. So this is a tricky one because I need to call a bait here, because if they bait and then land the Shadow Ball, I'm going to lose. And I know that, so I call the bait, and at this point it is just full farm down because they can only take me out with a Shadow Ball. So I will shield. The C-Bomb will not take me out from this range. And now I have, again, because I did so much damage with the Outrage, this game's over. You'll see I'm running Overheat here. I did switch to Psyshock. I think Psyshock is the better move to have for that matchup, plus just neutral matchups in general. Charizard, I'm chipping a ton, but these Dragon Claws will hurt a lot. Shadow on Shadow, super effective. So I decide to shield. And there's a Kingdra. Kingdra has become a lot more out there. Like I've noticed it on a few teams. So definitely not the only one who's using this. I lower their attack. I may just come, I was about to say, I'll just come Swampert and just farm down completely. I'm worried that they're going to have something in the back that's going to beat me, but thank you for lowering their attack. That Outrage will not take out. I got a bunch of moves here. I got loaded with energy. Oh, and it's a Whiscash in the back. So actually, thank you for showing me that, because I would much rather have my Swampert spamming Hydro Cannons on the Whiscash than I would removing one of my Hydros on the Charizard and then having my Ninetales just sort of drawing dead against this. So I still may need to... no, it's now low enough that I can just come in and Fire Spin and shield here. And they come Charizard. I think I can live up Fire Blast. I don't think that's a Fire Blast. I think that's a Dragon Claw anyways. And I can live one, so I'm not going to shield yet. I'm just going to go for the full farm. Oh, no, I'm going to throw because I was going to say I'm going to go for a full farm down, but then I'm like, no, because then I'm not going to be able to take this out in the back. But it is so low, I actually may just Fire Spin all the way down. Because I don't want to get caught in an animation and then they sneak a move through. So I just go for the full farm? Yeah, full farm down for the win. So again, Kingdra in the mid game there, taking it, good lead. Out comes Tentacruel. This was maybe a mistake. Yeah, it's 100% a mistake now that I'm watching this. I don't even know what the outcome of this matchup is, but I'm already telling you this is a mistake. Because I'm not going to be able to flip switch here, especially if they shield up an Earthquake. And if they're running Scald and Acid, I would have such a good matchup with my Kingdra. So I do not know why I came in here, because I'm 100% going to... and they're running Acid Spray. So I should have come Kingdra and as the answer to Tentacruel, because Scald would be resisted and Acid Spray isn't going to do much. Good news is I did grab both shields, and I don't need to shield up Scald or Acid Spray, so I can save that shield for Ninetales. They will lower my defense a lot, so that hurts. We'll see what they want to do here. I'm just going to force out whatever in the back, and it's Toxapex, and this is where I changed to Psyshock. Yeah, so this is when I put Psyshock on, and this is for the exact reason, because 2 Psyshocks from a Shadow Ninetales plus the Fire Spins will take this out. So I will shield, take this out, and then force the Trevenant to throw a move, or else I'm going to take... actually, maybe I won't take this out before they take me out. Yeah, I was about to say, I remember getting taken out just before. But I banked an Outrage, and an Outrage from a Shadow Kingdra is more than enough to take out the Trevenant here. So, despite the mid-game mess up there, took it. It's a really good team. It's a really good team. There are some issues, like I said. Marowak, oh, this is gonna be rough for this. This is gonna be rough for them. Fairthorn, Abomasnow can beat both of these back to in the one shield. As long as they don't lower their attack. Oh, I think this game I just lost. I did not lower their defense, and the Shadowbone just lit me up there. So that is rough. Shadow Marowak is just going to town. Just got to throw a move here. I think I just lost this matchup when I didn't shield that. I think what the thing with Kingdra is you want to try and like fight for switch often, depending what's in the front, right? I think Kingdra's just so versatile. It's kind of just like see what the front Pokemon is, decide if you want to fight for switch, like whether your Ninetales or whatever you're running on the lead, Ninetales in my case, is good enough to beat the lead, or like be okay with it and doesn't just get like hard walled by like a Swampert here. So I expected a catch there, did not take the bait. Will land a Hydro Cannon, and then I'll have a Hydro Cannon coming out. Unless they banked one, and then we're going to lose CMP here, which is rough. And now it is a race to the Psyshock, which I am at, so I will take this out. So just, again, it's a really strong team. I went really well with this team. Highest ELO of the season. I did lose a bit in the ending. Why did I lose? So Abomasnow is going to be rough here. And if you don't lower their defense, their attack, then it's... I don't even know if you can flip this matchup if you don't lower their attack. Or if they shield. I remember some scenarios where I just could not flip this matchup. Okay, so this one I did not lower. I think it's this one. This one I didn't lower their attack. And I think that they're basically going to get to 2 Weather Balls before I get to... Yeah. I think they were going to get to 2 Weather Balls before I got to another, like, took them out. So now I'm switch locked here, but I have a Psyshock here, so this will still do chip damage, and then hopefully Swampert can Do a couple mud shots, do a little more damage. And what is in the back? Wall Rain. I'm going to need to land an Earthquake. I'm just going to get outpaced here, and then it's going to be a bait game between the Icicle Spear and Earthquake for the Ninetales, which is too bad. I maybe have to bait here, but it's a very risky bait. And so, yeah, I was about to say, so if you bait there and don't get it, you're in huge trouble. Why am I shielding? Oh, no. I think I just lost this game. Because what I could have done is let that go, farm up with Fire Spin, and then have a shield for my Ninetales and Fire Spin Side Shot combo the Toxapex. Because, oh, it's already out of move, so maybe I couldn't outpace it. Would have been close, but I don't think I'm going to get out of it. No, I'm not going to win this one. Oh, I do get to a Side Shock. So that's good. Will it take it out? It will, but I don't just get outpaced a little bit by the, yeah, tough game there. Mirror match again, Kingdra. Kingdra's so safe. I almost like want to lose lead to force out what's in the back here. I think if you have a move on your Pokemon, you have to throw up before you Octazooka you. I don't even get the lower the attack, which is unfortunate. But even like a resisted Octazooka still does a lot of damage here. I may commit the double shield. Yeah, honestly. I may commit the double shield because I have such a good matchup with this on the Ninetales and have such a good matchup with Swampert on the Ninetales. And now comes theirs. So that's okay. Not really. I got one shield back and I lower their attack, which is huge. Hopefully I can get to another move. Not quite. Where do I want to take this? Yeah, just sacrifice this. I think so too. Their attack's lowered. Force them to throw. And then when they come in here, I can just punish hard here. I'm just throwing because I know they have a ton of energy that they probably want to get a couple side shocks off here. So I'm going to force them to, okay. I was about to say I'm going to force them to do that. I guess they think their win condition is farm down and have a move coming out. But Swampert is just too spammy. And you're too low that you're not going to be able to take me out here. Even an Octazooka is not going to take me out here. So I'm going to take them out. Flip and switch, even down 2 shields. This is a 5-0. And we will keep pushing. So I lost a bit. I don't remember why I lost a bit. I remember switching this team up because I tried. Swampert wasn't working for me in a couple matchups, and I don't remember why. Like I tried Ferrothorn in the back, I tried Abomasnow, I tried Togedemaru, but Swampert always seemed to be the best one, but I don't know why I switched it. Anyways, but I did switch at one point, but I don't remember why. Anyways, that's it. That's a team. I got a double fire team coming later today, which will actually get ripped by this team. Absolutely ripped by this team, but I wanted to try it. I tried it earlier before I found this team, which is better. But be sure to check that out. And then tomorrow we will have Psychic Cup teams and Ultra League teams. So I have an idea what you guys want to see more of. But let me know in the comments below whether you prefer to see more Ultra League teams from me or Psychic Cup teams. My guess, I'll also do a poll on my page. My guess is that you probably want to see more Ultra League teams just because the Psychic Cup meta is so small. There's like 6 or 7 Pokemon which are going to dominate, and that's a very, very stale meta very quickly. Where I think the Open Ultra League, although filled with XL, has a lot more teams that you could run. So that is my guess, but let me know in the comments below. And that is it. So I appreciate you watching, appreciate the thumbs up and comments, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.